Just off Piazza del Carmine, one of Milan's most exquisite piazze, are these quiet side streets which show Milan at its most evocatively romantic: Via del Carmine and Via Ciovasso. I had read some very enticing descriptions of a new restaurant called Carmigno, where I had made a reservation for dinner. It's the building with the green exterior up ahead on the right, with the light above the little red sign. All the wines on offer were also available by the glass, a very unusual but delightful surprise. So I had a glass of Grignolino from the Monferrato in Piemonte while I waited for my antipasto to arrive. After all the salumi I'd had at lunch, I went for some vegetables, choosing a pumpkin soup with pistachios to start with. I stayed vegetarian with my primo, mille foglie of eggplant with scamorza, with the various layers composed of slices of the brown bread I'd enjoyed with my grignolino. In the meantime, I'd continued on to a Sangiovese Syrah cuvée from Capalbio in Lower Tuscany. The proprietress told me the wine had been made by her husband, and that he had left his former job in finance in Milan to become a winemaker in Tuscany, and found it a far more satisfying occupation. This wine also accompanied my secondo, a selection of 4 goat cheeses of various degrees of ripening, all made by the same producer. They were nicely complemented by 2 mostarde, one of spicy clementines, the other made from tomatoes. I selected a Semifreddo di Amaretto, made with abundant chocolate, as you can see, for my dessert. The waiter had an excellent recommendation to go with it: Visciolata, a specialty of the Marche made with the fermented juice of sour cherries, sugar, and wine from Montepulciano grapes. A true discovery for me, and one which I can imagine being wonderful with many desserts, as well as on its own. Carmigno's atmosphere is very relaxed, and not just because the proprietress, here at the bar with the waiter, is a wonderful hostess. The sober, bare concrete walls and marble tabletops are balanced by the red bar, the small red flowers, and especially this beautiful carpet suspended from the ceiling over the middle of the dining room. Only a few hundred feet away, reminding one that it was Friday night and not all streets were as deserted as Via del Carmine and Via Ciovasso, both the Marc Jacobs Café on the left and the Café del Carmine were open late into the night on Piazza del Carmine.